Okay, so how many young men in our current society are in this make money online space, right? Who've been captivated by the idea of get rich quick, make 10 grand a month, achieve financial freedom, travel the world, right? And how many of those young men have been trying hard to force themselves to succeed with massive action and self-development, but really haven't achieved any results, right? And end up feeling more lost than they did to begin with, and now in a desperate need to discover their purpose. And on the other side, even for the guys in this space who end up getting results, make some money, achieve some financial freedom, how many of them are actually doing something that they love? Like most of the people who make a lot of money, they end up realizing that they spent so much time and energy, their precious time and resources in life, building something that's really not meaningful and that they don't really care about, right? And then even these guys, they begin to look for more purpose and what is the meaning of life. And I'm making this video because I've been there. At 17 years old, I dropped out of the education system. I pursued this path of marketing, of trying to make money online. And I know how painful it is when you just don't get results and you're really in a search for who are you? And you feel like you've been lied to and you've bought courses, you paid a lot of money and you've got nowhere at the end of the day. And really the truth is that a lot of young men have really been manipulated, right? And, I work with different influencers online in the social media space. I've met a lot of the people in the make money online space as well. And, a lot of the guys in the make money online space specifically and selling to young men to make money online, really these guys they're masters at marketing. Their skill is marketing. That's their main skill. And really behind that, there's not much else. They have a big facade of marketing because they studied marketing. And really, these guys, they really understand that a lot of young men, they feel lost and they're in a lot of pain. And because of that, they can offer you a solution to give you a clear blueprint of how to achieve freedom and break free from the system. And you can do all of that within 30 days, right? They're creating these big claims and a lot of young men are spending thousands of dollars. And not only, it's not even about the money, it's more about investing their vision and their life and their spiritual energy, their life force into these business models that everyone's doing. And as I said, a lot of guys don't get results, and even if they do, they end up in a lot of pain afterwards because they built something that's not meaningful, they don't care about, and they're not really aligned to their purpose. It's really like selling your soul, really. And I know I've been there. I've been through that process, and it's really painful. So really, all of this stems from, it goes deeper, not even just these influencers online. They say influencer for a reason, right? Because they influence your ideas. It goes deeper because how we grew up in our society, we've listened to music, we've watched films and different manipulation techniques, basically, that we grew up with. And really the main message has been separate from your family, be a rebel, and really just focus on yourself, right? Focus on your individual power, gain status, be the man, be successful. And it's all about the ego. It's all about myself, right? How can I take from the world? How can I be the greatest? How can I be the best and compete in the world? That's the message that we're told. So we're listening to pop stars, rock stars, rappers, whatever, watching films, movies, sports stars, and it's really all about how can I be the best, how can I be the greatest, how can everyone love me, And really that's operating from the archetype of the child, okay, which I talked about in the video of masculinity and the purpose of being a man. Really, as a society, men are stuck in the child archetype, which is all about taking. A child is dependent on its parents, is dependent on its tribe to take whatever it can. So it has a selfish worldview. But really, when we step into the archetype of the man, to true masculinity, it's not about what you can take, it's about what you can give to the world, okay? It's no longer just about me and my status and how everyone looks at me and how good I am or whatever. It's really about service, about what you're giving to the world. And really, we can link this back to the whole business space, right? Because the two fundamental principles of business first, like, but what is business? You know, business is a value exchange. You're giving value and receiving money in exchange, or whatever value you're receiving. But what is value? You know, value, really, we have to innovate value in the world. If we're copying other people and doing what they're doing, everyone's doing the same thing. And how many young men are doing like marketing agencies? How many young men are in drop shipping? How many young men are in high ticket sales, whatever? Everyone's copying each other and doing what they do because we've been conditioned to follow a leader outside of us instead of having confidence in our own heart. Okay, we're conditioned to look outside. So really, there's no innovation and everyone's copying each other. That's why people struggle to get clients, for example, because they're doing the same thing. There's nothing new there. Okay, but really, we have to innovate in the marketplace. So how do we innovate in the marketplace? Well, really, you have to connect with your unique purpose. Like, why are you here? What gifts did God give you to share with the world? Right? Like, you have a specific, unique purpose, and we discover that and we gain the skills on our path through going on our hero's journey. This is why I talk about initiation on this channel. This is the core concept here, initiating ourselves. Like, initiation is basically going from a boy and becoming a man, and we have a lack of initiation in our culture. And when we have a lack of initiation, when we're not connected to our true purpose, we can easily be manipulated because we don't have our center. Right, and we're very easily swayed into different directions. So really, the core message here is, you know, like, making money is not bad. Like, it's a basic need in the culture that we live in. But really, the path that we go down in terms of money is really to focus on service and to focus on your unique mission in the world. And, you know, that's not so sexy to a lot of young men because they've been told they can make 10 grand a month in 30 days doing this simple tactic and not do any work and be free. Forget about all of that shit. Like, just forget about it and put your attention on a long-term vision for your life. You know, like, what intention? You don't have to have crystal clear clarity right now. Most young men don't. Even I don't have 100% clarity still in my life. I have a way better idea than I did before, but like, it kind of unfolds in your life. Like, have an intention of what you want to give to the world, just a general idea, and move in that direction. Don't focus on making money, loads of money straight away, because it's a process, you know, like, you have to build your value, build your skills, your experiences, and you do that through your hero's journey. But you have to begin that hero's journey. Most men, they get to like 40, 50 years old, realize that they wasted their life. They might have a lot of money, might have a lot of material things, but what? Like, what else? What was the purpose of their life? Why did they come to this earth? Have they fulfilled their soul's mission, you know? So really focus on the path of service. And one thing I like to add here is like the importance of apprenticeship, right? Like, a lot of young men, they want to build a big business straight away with no experience and no skills. It's very difficult to do that because you don't have any value to give to the marketplace yet. Well, you have that value, but you need to develop it. Right? So really, the importance of apprenticeship, like learning from different people, studying with different people, working with different people, even if that means you have to sacrifice making more money at that time, like, focus on learning skills and experiences instead of quickly trying to make money. And that is a more long-term strategy for life, you know, and your career and your mission as a man. Okay. So just to end this video, just to re-emphasize the importance of initiation, the importance of your purpose, and really don't let this culture sway you. There's a lot of darkness in this culture and a lot of forces that want to take your energy and use you in different systems. But really have the courage, have the strength to connect with your higher self, your higher purpose, and have the courage to go on your own unique journey. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful in some way, and I will see you in the next one.